Well, hello there. Es Clarita en Costa Rica. Vamos a hacer un poquito de yoga. Let's do a little bit of yoga today. I know we're all on house arrest, so what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and bring you a nice yoga class every once in a while, maybe a bar routine another day, a cardio routine. I'm going to try and mix it up a little bit so that you guys don't get bored doing the same thing over and over again. So why don't we go ahead and grab a mat. If you don't have a mat, you can, just sit down on the floor. It might be a little hard, but there's a lot of things that you can do to ease up on the pressure on your body while you're sitting on the ground. All right, so I'm gonna start in lotus. Those of you who do not do yoga on a regular basis, this might be an uncomfortable position to start with. You may want to get a pillow. And if you get a pillow, you can roll up a little bit of height. Like even if you have a mat, you can bundle up the mat, roll it up, sit yourself up, and then it's easier to sit in lotus when you're boosted up a little bit. The idea is to try and feel the pelvis directly down into the ground so you're grounded. Feel a nice long pull in your spine so that you open the shaft of that spinal column all the way up from the tip of the tailbone to the very top of the head. Make sure your shoulders are down. Take a nice deep breath. Feel the energy moving in through the sinuses, in through the back of your throat, down in through your lungs, expanding through your lungs. Feel the breath move into your belly and all the way down into your groin. Place the palms at the break of your hips and your torso. Palms up to receive the energy from the room. You can place your thumb and index finger together if you'd like, or you can just leave your palms open. If you'd like, relax the gaze of your eyes. Allow your eyes to just float upward towards the center of your brow. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. You can count 10 seconds to breathe in. Hold your breath at the top. If you can hold it for 10 seconds, that's great. And then exhale for 10 seconds. Feeling that breath push out and all the way down into the ground. Let's just do one more breath again. Inhale. Sustain that breath at the top. And exhale. And one last time. Inhale. Hold the breath at the top and exhale. Pressing through the diaphragm so that you expel all the breath out. All that which no longer serves you goes out, making space in a vacuum for good, clean energy to come back into your body. So, let's check. Make sure your neck is relaxed. Make sure your chin is level to the ground. Belly is soft. And let's start by taking the arms up overhead. Inhaling, take a nice deep breath in. You can lift the eyes upward. Palms gently press together. See if you can put a little pressure between your palms. Come down to your heart space. Exhale. And again, inhale, and as you do, find that energy. Line up the center, up to the top of the head. Deep breath in and hold. And then as you exhale, let's take a little bit of a side bend. You can brace one hand on the ground and support yourself. If you have the flexibility through your waist to stretch to the side, do that. Take a nice deep breath in. Now, those of you who have a little more flexibility through your torso, let's take the arm back a little bit. Inhale. And then exhale. Roll yourself up. And let's do it to the other side. Brace the floor. with your palm. If you have the flexibility to bend the elbow down toward the ground, do that. Peek under that arm. Take a nice deep breath in, open out. If you have that rotation, and then exhale, rotate as you contract. Forward, both arms up, palms together. Exhale to your heart space. Inhale once again. So we did lateral bend. Let's do a rotation now. So you're going to rotate, place the left hand on the right knee and rotate. Or it could be your right hand on the left knee, whichever is easiest and whatever you're doing. And then to the other side. Feel that spinal twist, that serpentine energy that allows your body to rotate from one side to the other. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Let's do a little bit more for the torso now. I'm going to turn to the side so you guys can see my side view. I want you to stay where you are. And I want you to work on your spinal flexion and extension. So when you flex your spine, you're going to contract the abdominal muscles. So let's start by tucking the chin into the collarbone. Place your hands back behind the head and neck, elbows narrow. Tuck that chin, but I want you to lift the chest up so you get a stretch through your cervical spine. Now I want you to compress and collapse your chest back. Belly button into your spine, keep coming down. And if you can, get your crowning chakra on the ground. Take a nice deep breath, stay there. Exhale. Slow motion, use your arms to press you up. Stack one vertebra on top of the other. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms to your heart. Once again, inhale and exhale. I want you to press your hands back behind you. We're going to extend and hyperextend your spine. So extension is going to create a contraction in your back and a stretch in your abdominal wall. So you're going to lift the chin up and you're bracing the back of the head through your trapezius area. Create like a mantle for the back of your head and neck. Bring your shoulder blades together. Lift the heart space up. And extend, even hyperextend that back. I'm putting weight on my wrists. If you cannot do that, you can go up on your fingertips. Sometimes we have problems with our wrists and putting pressure on them. So the alternative would be putting your fingertips down on the ground. Inhale. Fill your belly, exhale. And then slowly release and relax. A little bit more of that flexion and extension. Bring your legs together. Lace your fingertips around your knees. You're gonna fold your back into a contraction. Once again, you're tucking your chin into your collarbone, hollow out your center. And then extension by pointing your toes, opening your knees, grabbing your hands on your knees, arching your back. Inhale. Hold that breath. Exhale and come center into a neutral spine. and extend the legs out in front of you. Waddle your hips back and forth a little bit so you know you're seated on your sits bones. Take the arms up overhead. Turn your toes out so that your pinkies come down towards the ground. Exhale as you fold your body forward, and you can cup your fingertips around the back of your heels and gently tug and pull your torso down. Once again, tuck that chin into your collarbone. Inhale and exhale. Flex your feet, extend, and now we're going to do another extension in the spine. Chin up. Feel your shoulder blades pinch together, grab the tippy toes. Now, if you cannot go that low and you can't grab your toes, just hold your hands on the knees and still press and arch back. Try to get the backs of the knees to come down towards the ground. Point your toes, roll down again. And then slowly round it up. Let's bend one knee. Turn that knee out, and you can anchor it, placing the palm on your thigh. Take your opposite hand and place it behind you. Anchor yourself and press down. I'm going to show you this front view. So you've got one leg bent, the other one straight. Palm down, rotate. Look over your shoulder and hold. Now, this is a really good stretch for your quads and for your adductors, the muscles that are your inner thighs. You can literally massage that quadricep group and the inner thighs by walking up and pressing deeper into that thigh. And pressing deeper into that thigh. Keep coming up. And then down, pressing in. And let's do that to the other side. Bend the other knee in. Palm on the knee, rotate. I like to turn out the opposite leg, trying to keep my pinky down on the ground. Lock my elbow straight. My back arm is kind of anchoring the side of my body. Chin over my shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Walk up that thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, turn the palm in and work your inner thighs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And get all the way down to that vastus medialis. It's kind of like a little massage for your thighs. Extend both legs out again. Inhale up. And then exhale back down. Hold. As you take a breath in, you're going to feel a rise, and then exhale, and you're going to feel a fall. Once again, inhale. Exhale. Round yourself up and straddle the leg on one side. Bend the other knee in and just do a runner's stretch. Once again, you're going to get a stretch through your quads. Now, if you have knee issues, you may not be able to do this. So don't. Just have one leg straight out on a straight angle and the other one to the side. Okay? Do what you can. If you can, bend it in a little bit. Let's say your leg can only come in here and it's up high like that. fine. Then lean back. Put your foot down on the ground and allow gravity to just pull it down. If you have the flexibility to do that runner stretch, go ahead and point it down towards the ground. Now, if you can lean back a little bit, lean onto your opposite elbow and just hold that stretch. Reach that hand back behind you. Inhale. And open the arm out. Exhale. Believe it or not, I'm working my abdominal muscles a little bit. If you're limber enough to lie all the way down, you may do that. You don't have to. You can come halfway up. Inhale. Release the knee by leaning over that straight leg so that you can straighten the other leg out. Once again, both arms up. Inhale and exhale. Walk yourself up. Point the other toe out. Bend the other knee in. Same thing. Lean back. If this is all you can do, that's fine. Just lean back. Feel a good stretch through your quadricep. And with this runner's pose, you also feel a little bit of a stretch through your hip flexors, a little bit through your IT band. Remember, if that medial part of that knee, the inside part of that knee is stressed out, straighten your leg. You can do that stretch with a slight bend in the knee and just drop it in, rotate your hip and straighten it out. But those of you who are limber enough, let's go ahead and come down on your elbow if you can. One arm up. For those of you who do have the flexibility to go down all the way, you can do that. You see, my knee on this side is not that flexible. I've had knee issues. Propping yourself up once again. Arm up. Exhale. Straighten the leg out. Both legs out again. Inhale. Exhale. Round up. As always, if there's an exercise that you cannot do, just hold the pose. So for instance, if you couldn't do any of that exercise, you could just open the legs out to the side and stretch forward a little bit and move your body from one side to the other as an alternative. Everybody now take both legs as wide as possible. I like to anchor myself by taking my fingertips behind me, lifting myself up, flexing my feet, bending the knees, kind of waddling forward as I point my toes, creeping into the stretch, waddling forward. Actually, let me start back here a little bit so I have more territory to work with. Forward, flex, bend, forward, and feel a good long stretch through those inner thighs. I like to go from one side to the other side. Inhale, again from one side to the other side. Inhale. That feels so good. Let's try that again. From one side to the other side. Overhead. Inhale. Peek under that arm. And again, inhale from one side to the other side. Center, flex your feet. And then if you can grab your toes, wonderful. If you can't, hold your hands on the knees. Now, here's what I want you guys to realize. To be able to get a really good straddle, you've really got to work your quads. You got to really lock those knees. So the more I work my quads, the more these muscles grab and pull tight, the longer my hamstrings and my inner thighs get, because those muscles oppose each other. If one contracts, the other one has to give and stretch. So I'm gonna flex and I'm gonna grab my toes and I'm gonna use the strength of my legs. Do you see how I'm kind of lifting my hips up and I'm really pushing into the ground with my knees? That's what I want you to do. Really push into the ground with your knees and try and pull your body forward. Point your toes, push your body up by pressing your hands against the ground. Inhale, arms up. Let's do that one more time. Flex the feet, reach as far as you can. If you can only go here, that's good enough. Those of you that are advanced and want to challenge yourselves, hands under your chest, prop yourself up, point your toes. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Let's bring both legs together and roll over. Flat on our backs. So, I want you nice and tall in your torso. Wardrobe adjustment. Chin up, chest out, flat back. Lock your knees, point your toes. I want you to turn out. Just kind of find a nice, comfortable position. If your lower back hurts while you're in this position, bring your body down a little bit lower. See if you can prop yourself up a little bit. Okay, I like to try and get my elbows right under my shoulders. And now just an easy push. Place the right hand on the ground and then just stretch a little bit and look back behind you. And release down. Change it. Press that left arm. Look back behind you. Release it. Place both hands under your chest. Flex the toes. Now, this is a great core exercise. You're going to pull your belly button into your spine. You're going to go into a plank right from here. Palms under your chest. Lock your knees. Flex those toes. Bring your body up to plank. Now, if you can't do that, bend the knees. Push yourself up into a tabletop and then move into your plank. Hold. Go into your down dog. Way back. Take your right leg up. Or your left leg. I get my right and left mixed up all the time. Whatever leg. Bring it down. Take your other leg up. bring it down. Let's move into our plank once again. Hold. Bend the knees, cross at your ankles, and I want you to keep your hips up, work your triceps a little bit. So you're going to bend the elbows a little bit, and you're just going to bring your chin down to the ground. Then pull your chin up and out, and do an up dog. Bend the hips up, bend the knees, and cross at the ankles. Press your chin down. Push back and stretch into your child's pose. Flat into a tabletop, flex the toes and go into your down dog. Take your right leg up. Bend that knee, bring it right in between your two hands into a lunge, and then rotate that foot out to the side. Walk your hands up to the knees. Move into your warrior two. From here, lean back into a reverse warrior. Come back around and down. Prop your legs back behind you into a plank. Move into a down dog. Left leg up. Bring that leg between the two hands. Adjust that back leg. Walk yourself up. Warrior two in this posture. Reverse warrior. Both arms back to the ground. Support yourself to go back into your plank. Bend the knees. Sit back into your child's pose. Slowly round up, move into your tabletop, plank once again. We're going to do a little core workout. So you're going to take your legs into a nice plank, take your right leg up, you're going to bring it in to cross towards your left elbow and out. Let's do this 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. This time tuck it in to pigeon. Release and hold. Walk your hands up. Lift the chest up. If you want, you can bend that knee. Grab that foot. Walk your hands down to the toe. Walk your hands around. Stretch that quadricep. Anchor yourself as much as you can so that you get a good stretch through the back of that, through the front of that thigh. You can hold on and anchor yourself. If you can't do this, put your hand on the ground. If you can balance and lift up, that's wonderful. Release. Bring that leg in front. Cross knee over knee. I like to prop myself up. And sit so that both your hips sit right between your heels. Open up that hip. Inhaling, exhaling. Release it out. Go back to your plank. Hold. We're going to take your left leg. Tuck it in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it into your pigeon. Walk it up. If you can grab your foot, you bend the knee, you grab that foot, you bring it up. Anchor yourself as much as you can. You can even walk around. If you can let go and hold. You may do that. Then you can bring that leg around from the back to the front. I like to cross one knee over the other. See what yoga does for you. And this is not traditional yoga. I throw in a little Pilates. I'm a dancer, so I tend to put a lot of fluidity, moving from one move to the other. But I feel my heart beating, I feel my breath opening, I feel tranquility. I feel like my sense of power is going into my body. I wasn't thinking once about the situation that we're all in. Isn't that funny? We're just here together, taking care of ourselves, breathing, appreciating our bodies, appreciating our health, appreciating a brave new world. So we're going to take the legs back out again. Let's move into plank once more. Hold. Down dog. Now, if you want to do a little bit of a flow from here, you can, where you can just stay and hold down dog. But if you want to challenge yourself, you can bend, scoop through, go into your up dog, release, push back, and down dog. Hop forward, hands on the ground, keep your knees bent, chin up, straighten out. Come up, inhale, arch back. Release. Hands down to the ground. Once more, place your palms on the ground, hop back into a plank. Down dog. Let's do that flow one more time. If you want, bend the knees, bend the elbows, skim through, up. Release. Push back again. Hop in. Hands on the knees, straighten up. Drop up and back. Open out one more time, last time down. Hands on the ground, back to plank. Down dog. Bend the knees, skim through, up dog. Release, push back. Jump in, knees bent, straighten the knees, drop back, open out, and then let's come right back down again. Elevate yourself on your toes, slowly bring yourselves down to the ground, and see if you can walk your hands back behind you, placing your heels on the ground, and if you can hold your elbows, bringing your elbows in close to the knees. Flex the feet as much as you can. You're working your shins, you're working all that front part of your legs. Got to really learn how to flex and strengthen that tibial area. Position yourselves back down on the ground. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Who told you it was going to be easy? Life is tough. It's not a bed of roses. You got to just walk through it. Do the best you can. Modify. Adapt. Change it. Make it work for you. You're not going to be able to do everything I do. I've been doing this most of my life. You guys, take a moment, relax, get into a comfortable position. You can sit with your legs in lotus, or you can sit with your legs apart, or you can lie down on the ground and just go into Savasana. As a matter of fact, why don't we all do that? Why don't we all just lie down and move into Savasana? So as you lie here, go ahead and close your eyes. And I'm going to take you through a deep relaxation. So Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, close your eyes. Keep your palms turned up towards the ceiling. If you're in your house or if you're outdoors, up towards the sky. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and hold that breath at the top. And then exhale. And feel yourself folding into the earth. As you inhale, feel yourself just lifting lightly off the ground. And as you exhale, feel yourself depressing deeper, penetrating into the floor. So see if you can feel the difference in the rise and fall of your energy as the breath goes in and fills you with oxygen, and as the breath goes out and releases you from all the toxins, all that which no longer serves you. Oxygen in, carbon dioxide out. The plants need your exhalation. We need their oxygen to breathe in. It's a symbiotic relationship. I think we all have to get back to basics and remember, in and out. In and out. There's a constant flow of energy moving in and out. I want you to feel a tingling sensation through the tips of your toes. And then let that tingling move past the toes into the balls of the feet, your metatarsals, all the bones in your feet, past the arch of your feet, your heels, your ankles. Feel that energy rising up into your legs, your shins, your calves, past your knees, into your thighs. Deep breath in, deep breath out. In and out. As you move into your hips, I want you to visualize a red light at the base of your spine, your lower chakras. I want you to connect with your survival instincts. As you breathe in and as you breathe out, I want you to see that vivid red, rich color. Connect with your base energy. And as you continue breathing, allow that energy to move up into the sacral area, right where the pelvic area connects with the ground as you're lying there. And see if you can't change that red color into an orange color. Connect with your fire, the fire within you, the creativity that lies within you. The female organs create life. The male organ inseminates life. These are our creative powers. We are co-creators with this universe. Fill yourself with that golden light. And as you move up, that energy flows into your solar plexus, your guiding force, your gut instincts, that connection with everything that is. I want you to see a golden sphere around your solar plexus. Inhaling and exhaling. Moving up into your higher chakras, moving into your heart space, and I want you to feel this warm green, sage green light around your heart. And as you contemplate what love and peace and tranquility means to you, I want you to just take a breath in and feel how that heart expands. Visualize all your loved ones. Visualize your passions. Visualize harmony in the world. Take this moment and visualize a healing going across the globe. We will survive. We will overcome. We will get through this, all of this, together. And then as you move up into your throat chakra, feel that opening. Your throat chakra is your sense and your source of expression, who you are. What you feel and what you say is in harmony with your heart and your mind, and it comes through your throat chakra. Visualize a soft blue light. And feel that energy expanding all around your throat and neck. Break those shoulders down. We hold most of our tension up through here because we hold things back, don't we? We feel this urge to say something and then we stop ourselves and we hold it back. Open up. Let it go. Say it. If it's the truth, if it's coming from your heart, you're supposed to bring it out. You're supposed to express it. You cannot hurt anyone with the truth. And as you continue to breathe in and breathe out and lie in your Savasana, I want you to move into your highest chakra, right at the center of your brow, your intuition. As you inhale, just feel right in the center of your brain, that pineal gland, which is the gateway to your connection with your crowning chakra, which is above your head. And that, my friends, is your portal to the universe. It's your portal to the cosmos, your portal to knowing before things happen. It's your portal to your connection with everybody in the world, the energy that comes from across the seas to you. Open yourself up. Allow a download of positive energy, healing energy. Just imagine if everybody in the world took the time to stop the way that we're stopping right now, taking care of our bodies, breathing in and out, connecting with our souls, connecting with our hearts, connecting with what is an expression of who we are. If everybody did that every day, just for a little bit of time out of every one of the days that you exist on this earth, think what a world we would have. And just hold on to that thought. And very slowly, I want you to wiggle your fingertips, circle your wrists. I want you to very slowly tuck your knees into your chest if you were lying down on the ground. Give yourself a spinal rock and sit up. If you were already in lotus, take another deep, deep breath. Inhale. Very slowly, once again, everybody take both arms up overhead, palms together like we started. Exhale to your heart space. From me, from my heart to you, I love you. Namaste. And we'll do it again mañana. And then the next day, and the next.